All right, my name's Thomas, and I'm here, and we are going to play MLB 10. And I'm in the game already. So what I'm doing here, actually, you know what I have, is some green beans from work. I'm gonna finish them off. I'm actually planning to go to Falls View Casino tonight in Niagara Falls. So I'm gonna play this for an hour, and then I'm gonna dip down near Buffalo, and I might cross the border into the U.S. and possibly go to a couple stores just to look around, and then I might go in their casino. I'm not sure though. If I smell too much smoke, then I'm gonna leave. But anyways, we're gonna load up the season. I'm gonna play some cards tonight, some Texas Hold'em poker. I've seen this woman at the gym. She is just on top of her game at being her. She's so nice. Wow, she is just so nice. I definitely like her so much. I've already asked. I've already talked to her, but I didn't say anything like. I never asked her to go for dinner or anything like that. So Eric Bedard. This is game 6 of my season. So I'm 5-0 right now. So Eric Bedard had a really good outing. I'm going to pick a pitcher. And I think I'm going to pick Ricky Romero. I'm going to pick him to pitch. And I'm going to move Lyle Overbay. And I'm going to change Batista to the 4th spot. So hopefully he can start hitting some balls. So here we go. I'm going to start it up. Always swinging on first pitches. That's what I do.
Look there at our umpires for today's game. Behind the plate will be Dallas Hodges. Max Stafford over at first. Raleigh McClure handles duties at second. And crew chief Ed Coleman is over at third.
I like the move I did where
Here's the pitch.
the switch of all of my
John Buck
lineups are
64 degrees.
in a good situation to the next series. So, how can I put this easy? Trying to think which series is beneficial for certain players to succeed, right? Nice base hit by John Buck.
Base hit.
It's good.
Ooh, he got every bit of the barrel on that one. There you see it. That thing's going 99 as it leaves his bat. That's a shot.
So a runner on first with one out now. And here's the left fielder, Adam Lind. Comes set. Now the pitch. Ball one.
And they've bottled him up pretty good so far. Just 2 for 10 in this series.
I guess I shouldn't have just picked my nose and then ate a green bean with the same hand. That was brutal. How did I do that?
Now a hard hit ball back.
You know why? It's because I wasn't thinking and I was just sitting back. And so at work, I actually clean my nose a lot because it gets dust in there and all that stuff. So I'm always constantly doing stuff with my hands. So I actually had something a couple times. You would see on camera for, let me see how long. How embarrassing. I can't believe I ate a green bean after I just picked my nose. That's how tired I am in life, trust me. At 6 minutes exactly, you'll probably see me finish my third or second pick of my nose. And then by 6:15 there, you see me eat a green bean with the same hand. Immediately after, I'm gonna have to watch this after, but see how bad I look. I'm not gonna delete the video though. This is game 6. I'm just kidding. It's not the end of the world.
And the one piece of good news here, this guy's a double play waiting to happen.
I miss that woman that I like at the gym. I really do. There's some other women there, but that woman makes me really miss her. And I'm not weird too, so I don't do like, I'm not like a starer, or I'm not gonna sit there and fucking be weird and like completely act out of character and stuff. But what I will do is I'll always remember and I'll never forget that she's that important to me. She really is.
This is the perfect spot and perfect time to throw that slider.
Okay, so Batista swung out, and I'm sad about that. But Vernon Wells is up. 2 guys on, 2 out. Gotta clinch the series here. I'm hoping for a perfect World Series win, no losses. So there's 2 possible losses that I'm going to actually set up to earn trophies. So there's a lot of muscle guys at the gym today. And, you know, I'm only 5'7", but when these guys are at the gym and they have tons of muscles, if they keep going back to that same gym, that means I'm not that bad. Like, I'm pretty cool. Because those guys, they have a choice to go to a ton of different gyms because they're good for publicity, right? If they just keep working out and stuff like that, then they've obviously done that for quite some time, right? Me, I am not the exact same type of person at all. I've sat there and I've had a terrible life growing up and being young, and like I hardly worked out in my life. And right by the second COVID, or the second SARS, COVID-19. Right after second COVID, I was jogging and stuff before, but I never slowed right down until that actual COVID hit, and then I went obese. I was 191 pounds, and when I sat there at 191 pounds, it took me 6 months in the winter to do a ton of sit-ups and push-ups, and I was doing it in between Call of Duty, like during trophy hunting. The matchmaking lobby for multiplayer. I sat there and I legitimately did a lot of sit-ups and push-ups in between the matchmaking. It's like 45 or 60 seconds. Anyways, it took me 6 months to go from 191 pounds in the winter doing absolutely nothing. I hate the winter, like I hate the cold. So I never jog inside in the cold. But I started too early because I was so worried about my weight. It took me 6 months to go down to 178 pounds. That long. I just kept doing sit-ups in my small little room for rent. And I'll tell you the story. Okay? I'll tell you a pretty sad story. I was just about the day before and 2 days before to go get my driver's license. And COVID-19 fucking came out. That sucks, eh? I've had my G1 in the past, but I was going back for my G1 because it expired. So I lived in Toronto, and I just rode the subway and the bus all the time, right? So I never needed it. So, but anyways, I sat there and couldn't get my license because COVID came out. It's absolutely brutal for me.
Right out of the windup and right into the stretch on the first pitch of the second. I guarantee you, it's not what he had.
And then 5 months after, I went down to like 178 pounds. 5 months after, I fluctuated back and forth. And I got spring, right? So I think I got down to like 165 pounds or something like that. So it was almost 30 full pounds I lost in like 9 months. 9-10 months. Anyways, I had to move from my room for rent, and it was the worst thing that I ever came across because I was looking online, and because COVID was still going on, I couldn't find anything on Kijiji. Not a single thing. Like, it was the worst. So I got lucky because I didn't burn bridges when I was younger. My mom hooked me up. So a story with my mom and my dad. I wasn't a good kid. I was a jerk and an asshole for sure. I sat there. And I never cared about him. Like, I didn't think about him enough, right? And I'm still not that type of person, but I'm matured, so I respect them as people more. So anyways, once COVID-19 hit, I was lucky in my life, especially with my dad, my mom too, both. My mom, when I was really young, fuck man, I could have burned bridges with her so easily. Same with my brother, same with my sister, same with the rest of my family on my mom's side. And on my dad's side, easily I could have burned them all, right? In fucking like 6 months, right? I don't even talk to most of my family on my dad's side, but lucky for me, I wasn't really, really bad. I was bad, right? Not everyone goes to jail. Most people don't go to jail. That's why most people are good. I went to jail, so unfortunately, on my dad's side, just my dad alone, me going to jail, he didn't really turn his back, you know, which was cool of him. And unfortunate to have done better with him in the past several years from jail life. So that was good. My mom also visited me in jail, right? But by the time that hit, by the time I hit jail and my knowing of my mom, I already was way worse when I was really young. Like fucking stealing from her and fucking never coming home, like never walking, like never returning, and then staying out at friends' houses and stuff. So I was a real fucking asshole and talked to her like fucking a piece of shit a lot, right? So anyways, by the time I went to jail, I was already doing better with my mom. So me going to jail was better, I guess, because it wasn't prison and it wasn't, I guess she knew the crime that I did. Okay, he's not fucking like a fucking ass idiot, right? At least he's just fucking, at least he's by himself, you know, theft under 1,000 or whatever it was, like nothing serious, right? So unfortunately, when COVID-19 hit, I had those two avenues. If I didn't save my ass that way, which I'm still that type of person. So right now, if I sit here and I just be a regular self, that I'm not a fucking asshole, you know, let's take where I go grocery shopping, right? Where I go grocery shopping. If I'm not an asshole, right? In 6 months from now, I never burned any bridges. So it would come up where, oh, he's not that bad anyways. If he was there during a time when someone did something stupid and he said something, like just a scenario per se, right? Just saying. But 15, 20 years ago, oh man, with both my parents, my dad and my mom, I like dropped out of high school. They both knew that. Well, I think they both knew that. But actually dropped out of high school twice. I'm lucky that I went back and got my grade 12. I'm very lucky. Like, almost didn't. The first time I definitely almost didn't because I was working right away. And then the second time I dropped out, I can't remember. I just wanted to have fun. Yeah, I didn't even want to work that time. I just wanted to have fun. So I ended up going back. So I graduated. You're supposed to graduate like age 17 or something like that. It took me 7 years to graduate high school. So it's only taken people 4. It took me 7 years. I started in 2001, and I finished 2007. Yeah, 7 years. 2001. Was it or 1999? I think it was 1999. Yeah. So 8 years. Wait, I'd have to check. I'll get back to everyone on that. So I can't remember. I think it's 1999 that I went to high school. Age 13. By the time I was born in 85. By the time I hit age 13, I never missed school for grade 9. I was lucky to graduate grade 8 because I got in trouble big time in grade 8. Oh, fuck, I didn't even go to my grade 8 grad. That's how much shit I got in. Trust me. So I got in a lot of trouble at the end of grade 8. But I was already starting way earlier than that. I'll tell you a bad story, okay? Not many people know this story. I think I got an in-school suspension around grade 3 or 4. I think it's grade 4. And it was a bad one too, okay? And then I did more things after that. So by the time grade
Pitch to be away, but it just
by the time grade 5 hit,
I mean, this is a gift for a hitter.
I was getting kicked out of class. By the time grade 6 hit, I was being watched for inappropriate behavior with females. So I had a girlfriend, and at a really young age, I was always more towards them. So kindergarten. In kindergarten, I would be around them more than everyone. Well, maybe not grade 1. Definitely, let me see, grade 1. So I started, my first was grade 1 with my teacher. You know, she had huge boobs. I used to watch her when she bent over all the time to see her bra. So that was me in grade 1 all the time. Never did it with my family because I knew that was bad and dirty. So I was smart. So the second I seen my grade 1 teacher, so what would happen, I'm not even gonna lie, okay? I had a bunk bed in my house, and then by the time grade 3 hit, I think I was in the basement. Okay? That's how bad it was. Okay? Grade 1, I would go from my house, and I wouldn't want to see my mom or my sister ever in the morning. Well, I guess I can't really, I never would think of them, so I'm going to tell you this. When I went in my class, right away I thought about my teacher, okay? When I left my class, I never remembered my teacher, okay? When I got back to my house, I never remembered my teacher. But because I had a bunk bed, I knew that I didn't want to spend time with my brother probably. Well, I'm not going to say probably, but like at that time you're young, so you want to, like, you chill with your family and stuff like that, right? And kids are kids. But by the time grade 2 hit, for sure, I was still probably doing, well, I'm not going to say probably. I'm saying probably because you can't remember all the things that happen when you're young. That's how life is. But I am going to tell you, at grade 1, I loved looking at my teacher's boobs in grade 1. And I mean the youngest person that you ever knew. Okay? That's the type of boy I was at grade 1. So that's pretty serious because they don't know, grade 1s don't know that stuff really. Okay? Like, not at all. Like, oh my gosh, not at all. By grade 3, maybe they start to know, or grade 4. But definitely. So I left my shared room with my brother, I think grade 3 it was. My mom figured out some stuff. Some phone calls from school maybe. I don't remember, but I know for sure that I started getting in trouble for recess. Well, I'm not going to say I was getting in trouble, but it was known what was happening with kissing and stuff. So by the time I was already, I think it was grade 3, grade 4. Yeah, I think it was grade 4 for sure. The whole time. So, and then grade 5 hit, and then that's it. Grade 5 and 6 hit, and all I had was girlfriends. Go to their houses and stuff. Yeah. There was one girl I didn't go to her house because she had a boyfriend, but I'm almost certainly sure that eventually would have probably happened. So I guess it would be a high percentage, just the way that it went with the amount of girls' houses that I went to. So
Edwin Encarnacion will stand in. Base hit his first time around. There's a swing and heads up as he had to hit the deck for dear life that time.
I wasn't allowed in my girlfriend's house.
No errors in the game
Yeah.
for Toronto.
She was scared of her parents. Yeah. I didn't want to get caught either.
And this will be fouled away.
That's pretty bad, eh? So, anyways, by COVID-19, I didn't burn any bridges with my parents, so I was able to move in my mom's basement. So I just slept in the basement for a year, and got a cat, girl cat. She started to get sick.
Two singles to start the
Like,
inning.
she was-
You at least need to be able to move those runners over to second and third with one out.
So when I fed her, she'd throw up after. So when I fed her, she ate fast, but
Will take his cuts now.
for her to throw up, it was weird. So I went through a whole bunch of stuff for like 7 months with her. Almost a full year, actually.
Here's the first
So
pitch.
it was kind of terrible to go through, but got her off to a good family.
Swinging, he's hardly broken a
And
sweat.
she didn't cause too much damage to herself. But it's really difficult. I don't know, still to this day, what you can do to help a cat when you're going through that. Like, I would get off work and get back to my house at like 3, or back to my basement at 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, coming back from pizza. And I'm not even gonna lie, I fucking puke with my cat on my floor, and I hated it because I usually am very clean. With this job, though, it's, you can see in my background, I'm just leaving stuff around and stuff. I'm not doing much. But without this job, I was just at Pizza as a main cook. And when I sat there, I would just want to get back to my house.
This is hit on the ground out to short.
And when I got back to my clean room in my basement, in my mom's basement, I sat there and a fucking step in, and the goddamn fucking puke was on the fucking ground, and I was so angry every time with my with meatball that I just sat there and I said, no, I can't do it anymore. I went through like a month
Offering on the way.
where I was trying to figure out how the fuck I could fix her eating habits. I tried feeding her less, I tried feeding her more over time. I tried feeding her even less, and then you get to the point where she's getting sad, and you can see it. And then I sat there, and I was like, you know what? I don't want to hate her. So I think someone's smoking out on the balcony. So I said, you know, I gotta try and put her up for adoption.
Miguel Tejada will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. In there, strike one.
Let's see if you can get a little something going in a 1-0 game.
Yeah, there's someone smoking on my fucking balcony, and I don't want to fucking close the door because the air is.
Well, it's only
I took out like a massive blanket last night.
season form out there right now. His
And,
location has been spot on so far.
Fuck, man, it's so hot when I woke up. I had a headache, so I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do because I don't want that blanket to incubate me into a fucking cooked pretzel. You know what I mean? So I'm sitting there and I gotta think about what I'm gonna do. Well, I'm gonna start with some checks. Chips!
And this is something
think I'm gonna do well at the casino tonight. I got a couple good strategies for playing. I'm gonna do well at the cards. Baltimore just got a double and a single. So now, yeah, there's only one out too. Fuck. Okay, here we go. Oh, and 2. Here we go. Strikeout. I'm going for it right here. Oh, almost. He's lucky. Nick Markakis. Here we go. Oh, hit, missed the inside. That was a really good pitch, too. Fly ball. Fuck. They're gonna tie it. Fuck. That was a really good throw, though. Because I put it in the middle of the plate. I thought I was going to strike him out down low, but. So it's tied 1-1. It's tied 1-1 here.
Ran it in on him as this is bounced towards short. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Boy, hard to get any kind of rhythm going when you get a one-pitch ground out to start the
Took
inning.
my socks off. It's
Feels like
fucking
you
so
got the
hot.
eight ball before things have even settled in.
So 1 away now, and that'll bring in Adam Lynn. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a ball lands foul into the seats down the left field line. And 1-1.
Lucky that's a ball.
I'll tell you, when he's missed, he's barely missed. Everything's been around the strike zone.
One pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1 and 2.
Just cruising out there. This might be a game of first team or 2 wins.
Missed it. That was a strike I missed. Getting blueberries in the
And a
kitchen.
strike 3 here, but now the ball gets away. Early first takes care of him though for out number
This guy's got a
2.
crazy knuckleball curve.
2-3.
70 fucking 5 miles an hour. He throws it in.
That third inning
Brutal, eh?
that has been hit.
Jose Bautista will stand in.
Wow, Batista's in big trouble here.
And he starts him out with, well, it looked like a strike, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0.
When you're trying to pick up a quick inning, those are the kind of calls you don't need.
Oh, that was
Misses
so
to get
bad.
this fastball by him. It's 1-1.
Third time through the lineup for these guys now, and they haven't done a whole lot to this point.
And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left.
Beaut. That'll be a double finally, Batista. Good job.
And he is in the second with a 2-out double.
Well, they've been held off the scoreboard since that home run back in the third, so maybe this can jumpstart.
Vernon Wells will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Now ball lined back over second. That's in there. Base hit. And that'll score.
Batista scored off of
Up in front now, 2-1.
the incarnation.
And seemingly in the time it takes to
Wells.
blink an eye, they come up with hits on 2 consecutive pitches and played a run here with 2 away.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and striding in is the shortstop Alex Gonzalez. Swing and a ball hit deep down the left field line, but that'll be a loud foul ball. From the stretch. 0-1 pitch is swung on and bounced out to Roberts at second. Toss to his Sturz for the force, and that'll do it. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the fifth coming up. The Jays lead it 2-1.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Adam
Goddamn real.
stands in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth.
100% it's real. You can ask black guys too. They're in a lot of trouble. Especially the Chinese man. Oh, man.
First pitch coming. And he gets the fastball on the first pitch and shoots it
Oh, man.
for a leadoff single.
Well, after being held off the scoreboard for the first 3 innings, they finally broke through against this guy in the 4th. Now let's see if they can keep it going here in their half of the 5th.
Garrett Atkins steps in now. Now a swing and a ball grounded to the right side. And that one's by Atkins for strike 2. 0-2.
And they haven't tried running on this catcher yet through the first 4 innings. We'll see if that changes.
Now a swing and a miss by Atkins as he's a strikeout victim here. 1 away.
And this is just surgical. That's a 2-seamer with a lot of moving. He picked him apart on 3 pitches that time.
And that was a ball grounded foul.
Just missed. Third base line. Excuse me.
Big swing and miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Line hard into left.
Good catch.
Is right
Good
there. He's
catch.
away without much
I think that was
problem with
Lynn.
his second out.
Oh, he's got to be
Got about an hour and a half before I leave.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and it's back to the top.
Actually, what time?
For Brian Roberts. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
7. It's almost 7 o'clock. Maybe 9 o'clock I'll leave. I like the nightclub at Fallsview, but if I go in there, I don't want anything bad to happen. I just go in, like, chill for a sec. I don't drink, right? I'll buy, like, some women some drinks and stuff, but, like,
Hard towards second. And he's got himself a base hit.
Good job there keeping the inning alive. Now, one more 2-out knock and keep that version of the right back.
So 2 on with 2 away, and in steps the former
Into the fifth.
Edwin Encarnacion will get things started here in the top of inning number 6. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Well, if he had a little offense behind him, he might be in good shape, as you can see by the numbers. Just 2 earned runs through 5 1/3. He's done his job.
Lyle Overbay is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
And he's got a 5-game hitting streak at the plate that's starting to come into jeopardy.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And these guys would love to see the bottom of the order get some offense going.
Swinging a softball
Nice.
toward left center.
Just extended his hit
Base
streak.
hit for Overbay.
6 games. Way to go.
John McDonald will dig in. He singled his last time around. Action in the Baltimore bullpen now as the sinker baller Clay Meredith starts to get loose. Swinging a ball pretty well hit out towards left center. And Jones will handle this one for out number 2.
And the ball just doesn't seem to be carrying so far this afternoon. It sounded like he got that one flush, but it just didn't go anywhere.
Aaron Hill will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. They go the short way to Roberts, and that will end the inning.
It's a close game.
No runs on
2-1.
the here, no
Wow.
outs, 1 man left on. Ty Wigginton will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time. And the first pitch of the inning is lined into left field, and there's a leadoff base runner.
This guy just got a double. I'm gonna have to insert that pitcher. I think I'm gonna go at righty.
Or he might have been thinking he was still throwing his warm-up pitch because that first pitch of the inning was right.
Bullpen here. Jason Freeze.
Luke Scott stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
And this game would be tied with just a single, so that needs to be your focus
Fuck.
at the plate.
And that's through into left, a base hit.
They just tied it up too. Shit.
Tough back behind third. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball.
And they may have been shading him towards the alley a bit, so he has to cover a lot of ground to get to this. He's able to run it down just inside the foul line.
Matt Wieters is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed 0-2.
Now he's going to have to make an adjustment at the plate, maybe take a little length out of this swing.
Now ball hit toward third, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Easier said than done, but in a tie game, I think I'm going to try to stay.
Struck him out. That's good. It's good for a strike.
And ring him up. Strike 3 called on the fastball, and there are 2 gone.
Here you go in show motion. We'll give you a side angle shot to see how high this pitch is. Looks like it passes the plate right about shin high. Maybe a little questionable, but pretty close.
Adam Jones stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Fastball swung on and hit on the ground at third.
That's the inning.
And they'll go the short way to
I
retire.
got lucky in that one. That inning,
Up a run.
I got extremely lucky there.
We're through 6 full, and we are tied 2-2. And as the afternoon grows
Wow,
later,
a lot of
it's
low
at
scores around the MLB
John
scoreboard.
Buck will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
2-2 at top 7.
Swing and a liner
single,
That's
looks
gonna be
like.
a base hit, so that's a
Ew.
possible go-ahead run aboard to kick off the seventh.
And after they watched their lead slip away in the last half inning, this is a good job here as the go-ahead run gets on base to start this offense.
Adam Lind striding again, and before he takes his cut here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Fastball, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right.
Oh, he caught that. Wow. Caught it right at the wall. Robbed the home run. Wow. That might be over the wall, his glove. Yeah. Wow. It's going to show up one more time, I think. Oh, it didn't. Fuck. That was a really good catch.
First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Jones is there, two gone. So it's a runner at first with two men out. And here's the powerful Vernon Wells. Hit hard back up the middle. In there, a base hit. The relay throw. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Man, you can just tell he's in one of those grooves where he can do no wrong. That's number 4 for him right there.
Alex Gonzalez will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choices last time. So a rather weak start to the
This is a huge at-bat. Like, I can't swing at a pitch like that.
Where's the selectiveness, especially when they need it the most?
center field. Jones
Missed opportunity there.
this one away
Too
with
bad.
a third out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base.
Okay.
The Blue Jays leave a pair, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Garrett Atkins will step in now to lead off the home half of the seventh. Jason Frazier is out from the bullpen now, as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Number 54, Jason Frazier.
Garrett Atkins is at the plate as he watches ball one.
And the changeup low is one of the toughest pitches to lay off of. You just want to crush that thing.
And Atkins taking there. He's got it to 2-0 now.
And the one thing you don't want to do is start falling behind guys here. Now he can probably sit on a fastball 2-0.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
And he was probably just taken till he got stopped. Against the guy that just came in. Not a bad idea.
Lind arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Cesar Izturis will step in now.
Cesar Izturis.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And this is on the ground for Aaron Hill at second. And a throw on to
That's a
Overbay
good
for
play.
out number 2.
This is hard when your momentum is taking you one way and you got to throw another. But he was right on the money.
Robert.
Ryan Roberts swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
And this has been a great inning out of the pen. Let's see if he can finish it strong.
Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air into shallow left center. And
Excellent.
make the catch, and the side is retired. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. Score remains 2-2. Edwin Encarnacion will get us going now in the top half of the eighth.
Third baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
And now the first pitch of the inning is sent in the air out to straightaway center. Jones is camped under this one, and very quickly one gone. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the starting to look more like one run may be enough to win this one. Lyle Overbay will step in, a base hit in his last time. And this is taken outside for ball one.
And this has been a well-played ball game. No errors on either side.
Nice.
Now the pitch. Swing and a ball pulled into right. Markakis is there, 2 down. John McDonough will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
John McDonough.
Now the first pitch. On the ground for the shortstop.
3 up, 3 down. 51 minutes. It's pretty good. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna have ice cream.
Nothing new in there against Stephen Nolan. And we remain tied at 2 apiece. Miguel Tejada will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Actually, I changed my mind. I'm gonna have cucumbers instead.
First pitch on the way. In there, and it's 0-1.
And he's still looking for a base hit here to keep that minus 5-game hitting streak alive.
Now ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this is hauled in on the run.
I got lucky there.
He had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one. And Whittington getting another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second.
Nice pay. Play. Nice pay. Play. What did I say? Pay.
Luke Scott getting another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And he is certainly justifying the manager's faith to leave him in there in the 8th. He's really shutting them down so far.
Buck with the sign. Now they're 1-1.
And this is a guy that loves the moment on the mound. He lives for this.
Outside 2-1.
And now on the mound, you lose the advantage of strike 1 by missing with 2 straight.
Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
2-1 changeup. I mean, he's feeling it right now.
This is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the
That's a
second time
huge
today.
pitch inning.
So no runs, no hits, no
Not
errors,
sure what I
and
want
no
to
one
do
left.
here.
Clay Meredith will come on out of the bullpen. This will be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Aaron Hill will try to race his 0 for 4 in the ballgame. Fastball at the letters, and he turns and gets it high and deep out to center field. Jones is there, and it's a picture-perfect beginning to the 9th inning for a pitcher. 1 pitch, 1 away. John Buck will try again. 2 for 4 in
I
the
have no
ballgame.
idea what football picks I'm
Here's the
gonna pick
first
on
pitch.
Sunday.
Swing shot back up the middle. And a diving try by Asturis, but it's by him, a base hit.
Okay, I need to get this guy home here.
But it's a little surprising that they only showed 2 runs on the board. Someone needs to start making these guys pay for laying so many base runs.
And this is ripped down the first base line. This is foul for the first strike.
2-2 game. Oh, hit my batter.
Oh, they may be messing with the wrong dude here. I don't know that you need to fire this guy up anymore.
I turned injuries off, which is good.
Jose Bautista will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame.
Jose Bautista.
Hit hard to short.
Nice hit.
That's through for a base hit.
Bases are loaded. 1 out. So I gotta really come.
Able to move off from second to third on the base hit. And now we're still only 1 out of the inning. A certain fly ball here could give them the lead.
Performing well is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
And this is a big chance to break over into a tight lead with this spot.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
I don't think anyone's taken a breath in the last 5 minutes.
Swing line
He
drive.
got it. Wow. Good for him.
A run is in.
Just scored 2 runs. No, I'm up 4-2 in the top of the ninth. That's huge.
His 5th appearance of the season here. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? A stab, and he's got it. Throw right there, and that takes care of Gonzalez. 2 gone there. Edwin Encarnacion will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Swinging a high
Whoa,
fly,
yeah.
drifting into foul territory.
Well, this could be the game here. All I have to do is
Got it, and the side
strike out or get out 3
So
guys.
it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom.
Scores 4-2. I've got 16 hits in the game though.
Nick
Which is
Martinez
very good.
will step in, 0 for 2 with a sacrifice fly thus far. And that misses ball 1.
Never let him start his 3rd inning out of the pen. That's a lot for a setup guy.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
And could these guys ever use a leadoff base runner?
And that's in there, 2-1.
2021. 2-1.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2.
I think he'd like to get that pitch again. That's a ball he'll get a barrel on when he's hot.
And he struck him out.
Yes!
He's
1
down
out.
for the second time this afternoon.
And I would think he was due just to pitch an inning or so, but he's pitching pretty well, so why not stretch him out a bit? It's working so far.
Matt Wieters is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
And after 4 plate appearances from the right side, he'll flip it around and hit from the left side here.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Boy, he's just sailing along now.
Nice fly ball.
Fly ball into shallow center field. Walls comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
And he just continues to make it look easy out there since coming into the ballgame. There's his line, 2 2/3 hitless innings so far. That's tough to argue with.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men in. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
And all you want to think about doing here is extending the inning and extending the game.
This will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Game over. Swept my second series. Yes. These are huge games to get the 3 trophies
Sometimes
that are influential.
your way. This is their 6th
You can't even simulate more than 82 games in the actual season to get the trophies. So just goes to show you can't simulate the World Series. Like these are full blown games.
What do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our top player of
was huge. I got 6 home runs that series. That's excellent. Okay. Got some home games coming up. 4-game series with Chicago, then a 3-game series with LA, then a 3-game series with KC. Then I have a big away month in May, then half and half in June, half and half in July, half and half in August, and pretty big homestand at the end of the season. 3 series in a row. I'm just checking out stats and stuff, but I'm gonna go soon. I'll tell you tomorrow how I do at the casino. Let me save it up. Thanks so much for watching. See ya.